I don't know if I'm more disappointed or shocked, or really if I'm even surprised that Sony is doing what they're doing. All I want to say is, no one can come at Nintendo after this shit. Like, I don't give a damn. I am a Nintendo, it's not 30 seconds yet, so D-Rider, till the very end, especially after this. Hello, my name's Brandon Vinal. I'm a gamer, music lover, and aspiring voice actor, and today I want to rant about the PlayStation 5 Pro. So, I have a PlayStation 5. I'm very happy with my PlayStation 5. And if you know me just by the fact I do vinyl reviews and collect vinyl, I'm a big fan of physical media. I have Blu-rays still. I have some DVDs because they're not on Blu-ray or whatever. I have vinyl records, as I mentioned earlier. And I also have a lot of physical games. Now, I mainly got physical games, honestly, for the most part, to save memory, especially with the PlayStation 5, because it doesn't have too much. I wanted to have the disc version of the PlayStation 5, which I fortunately was able to get. And, you know, I've liked the PS5 so far, but, you know, I think this is where I call quits with PlayStation and focus on PC and Nintendo. I've come to terms slightly with the idea of there only being digital games nowadays. I'm still trying to come to terms with that, but as long as Nintendo keeps putting out physical games, I'm going to get Nintendo physical games. And yeah, and then otherwise I'm going to be PC. Because the PlayStation 5 Pro is ridiculous. The pricing is ridiculous. And the PlayStation 6 is probably going to be even worse. There's probably not going to even be the option of a disc drive. Let me catch you guys up to speed. So there is a presentation that showed off the PlayStation 5 Pro, and yeah, this is expected. You know, it's like halfway in a generation, you know, the better model comes out or whatever. I feel with the changes that they're doing when it comes to the software, the hardware, you know, it's not really worth it, because even the PS5 games in performance mode, I think, still look pretty damn good. And when looking side by side at some images I've seen of PS5 Pro enhanced games, I can't really tell the difference. I honestly can't. Like, some of them kind of, but enough that's worth it to buy it? No. Fuck no. Hell no. It's better to have the default PlayStation 5 with the disc drive than having to spend an extra 80 bucks, to get the fucking disc drive separate. One of the reasons I haven't just gone exclusively PC just yet are a couple reasons. One, you know, the dumb exclusivity deals I'm glad Square Enix are finally done with probably after the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. I am so happy that they have decided, you know what, this ain't worth it. So, yeah, we're done with the exclusivity deals. Looking at, like, the Steam store, so many games that were PlayStation exclusives at one point that are now also on Steam should make anyone realize, you know what, maybe PC and Nintendo are the ways to go. Now, Nintendo, I feel, really are the only game company that's making consoles that really should be making consoles anyways, because the thing with Nintendo is they're all about innovation and gameplay and stuff. They're not all about graphics and, like, obviously they're not about graphics. But, you know, video games is their main thing. Sony and Microsoft have other ventures and stuff. Like, Microsoft has their computers and other stuff like Windows and all that to deal with as well. And then Sony have, like, their TVs and other stuff that they do. While Nintendo is just gaming. That's why Nintendo is the only one I give, like, a pass to, like, make video game consoles. Do we need another PlayStation? We honestly don't. This PlayStation 5 Pro, showing how little it changes things, should be a prime example of, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. So let's go over it. The PlayStation 5 Pro in US dollars is like $700. No. Without the option of a disc, there's not even like an optional like disc drive version of the console. It's only digital. That being said, you can purchase the disc drive separate for like $80. So that makes it $780 so far, okay? There's one more aspect, though. And that is the stand. Okay? A fucking vertical stand. A cheap piece of plastic that came with the PlayStation 5. Do you want that too? Do you want that? Add an extra $20. That is $800. Almost $1,000 for a game console with barely any extra features. That's just sad. That's just sad and greedy. Say what you want about the Switch OLED and how much that's worth it over the normal Switch. Like, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. I don't know what I was expecting out of a PS5 Pro, but I wasn't expecting it to be worse than the PS5. Let's go back to the PS4 real quick. So the PS4 came out. It was already dope. Cool. PS4 Pro comes out. It's definitively the better option because it has the graphical improvements and, you know, all that. But it also has a disc drive. It has everything that the PS4 has and more. The PS5 Pro has a little bit more than the PS5 has, but less at the same time. I don't know. Maybe that's just me upset because, you know, I'm a physical media junkie or whatever. But like I said, I'm also kind of like, if digital games are the way of the future, so be it, I guess. And that's why I'm like really into PC as well. I'm into PC and I'm into Nintendo. And then I have a PS5 for like the exclusivity deals and shit. And that's another thing about the disc drive thing is another reason I have the PS5 is to play Blu-rays. It's like my 4K Blu-ray player. So that portion of the so now that gives me less reasons to even have a PlayStation 5 if I can't play Blu-ray discs. I might as well just get a Blu-ray disc player at this point. Anyways, I've ranted long enough. This is actually this is gonna be a short video. I didn't realize feels like I've been ranting for a while. At the end of the day, fuck Sony. Fuck you, Sony. I know I have a friend who's like a mega Sony fanboy as much as I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so I can't wait to hear what he thinks. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Are you gonna buy it? I'm not gonna judge you if you're gonna, because you know it's your money. But are you gonna buy the PlayStation 5 Pro? Do you feel the same way as I do, that it's just a total ripoff? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know. For those who are concerned that I wasn't making any more video game content, because I've been making a lot of music content lately, this should assure you that, you know, I am still making gaming content. It's just going to be fewer and apart. But, yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell when you do. And, yeah. So long, and good night.